Hello, welcome back. Last time I put away the luggage and made my way back, so now it is time to deal with the laundry, I think. 250 strawberries, that's right, I got one of those too. And there's one here, embedded in some towels. Okay, so... is this another one of these situations? No, the height is wrong for the climb jump. Okay. Okay, so this is different. No watchtower available at the start. Yes it is, it's buried in there. So these are moving at a non-constant speed and oh, switching the thing they're orbiting. Alright, we got complex orbits. So books are helping me out there. I won't be able to see where luggage could have helped me out. I will just know that some could have been here and it's not going to be. Okay, I didn't really take in what's going on here. I just want to parse the first bit of this before I worry about anything else happening. So, let's see. If I were to do this, and then that, and then... there's just a lot of death floating around in the way. The watchtower sealed itself back up. Yeah, a lot of death floating around, so like, what is... is there a straight path from Klungon to there to where the crystal is? I don't need a crystal? Is that for the return trip, or... Well, I might need it for stamina, actually, looking at this. I mean, I think the thing that I'm doing generally makes sense. It's just that the diagonal in between one place and another... Right, there's actually a safe place to... hang on the side of those books. I don't know if I can put down my feet. Anyway, so yeah, just the... so when would be a time to jump from the left side of that upper right-ish block? Never? Well, I have a dash. Would I prefer to go down to the lower right block and go horizontally? I couldn't repeat that at the next place, so not especially. Why is that here? I guess it's a return trip thing, probably? Okay, so let's just try this again and just see if I can, like, spot a time when I can go. Not quite. Perhaps involving a dash. Okay, so watch the little orbiter that is there. Watch lots of orbiters. Okay, alternate idea. What if I dip down and then sort of dash up to the left? Well, then that guy's there. Just like, too many more than I can keep track of with my eyeballs at a time. So a left dash there would have worked. Yes, this is just a matter of, like, trying for a path, and once I find one, just recreate that situation and do it again. I don't know if the next safe stop is going to have the same... okay, that worked. It's going to have the same, like, shape as the one that I'm in here. See, here I have to go diagonally, but it's clearer. No, this is a completely different shape. I think? Okay. I mean, this is fairly improvisable, actually. So I did like the idea of going, like, whoops, like that, but horizontal. So follow that little crisscross. Go down a little faster, maybe? Oops. So, this crisscross. Go down either a little faster or a little slower. Don't intersect with that. So what if I'm very close to the crisscross? Like, whoop. That was too close. Then that one's an issue. I could veer right a little bit to solve that. Let's try later instead. Then you're an issue. Even later than that, so well after the crisscross. Like now-ish? Let's try earlier again. So avoid that. So go more straight down. I'm not aiming to, whoops, go where they crossed. So go to the right of the crisscross. But, okay, well, whatever I did there worked. It's hard to describe. Then here it's just relatively clear. I can just kind of spot a time to go. That's perfectly fine. Here, I don't know. Okay, but like, how do I encode this? Like that? No. If you're doing that, I need to be ahead of the... So specifically left of the one that crosses from upper left to lower right. Okay, so I'm looking at you and I want to get ahead, and I don't like that. Let's try one more time. Okay, so that's no good. So instead I want to be, yeah, so the one that basically touches the top, almost center of the screen. Oh, I waited too long. Well, whatever I did there worked. I wasn't paying attention to when I was just trying to rest my fingers. What is my visual reference point here? So right after that thing has passed by, I'm going to go to the left of it, below me. What did I do? I didn't switch sides. Alright, so the one that is center and a little left at the top of the screen, I will cross to the left of it as it goes to my right and turns around upward. Then I'll go below the thing that is skimming my head after that. So here, 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 like that. Okay. I think I understand how to see what's happening. So, like that, but I messed it up. But yeah, I can go... No, I should not... Well, I can go immediately. That's actually fine. Like this. Yeah, that's fine. And then the clear space is there. I just barely make that, but that's fine. So switch sides, and then... Then here I have no idea. Alright, so... Well, I can't see the movement like this. And I pay a stamina cost for... Okay. Perhaps I can study it from here. So if I'm clung on to the left side of that... What's the width of those two compared to each other? So that's like this. The horizontal distance between these two blocks here is the same as between these two here. So if I'm dropping down and going left afterward on this one and catching the thing, the same would work here if I have a clear enough path for it. I don't think I do. I think I'd rather go up and over. Actually, could I skip that one entirely? Just go all the way up and over and catch the thing with a springboard. It's a different color, so I wonder if it's gonna fall. So if I wanted to go up and over... I think I see a good time to do that. Okay, so... Oh, there's like two different things going on here. Number one, so look at the thing that's closest to the thing I'll be clung on to the left. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, that's the same path. No, that is the same path. Hold on, but something was... No, never mind. The 1s and 2s are the same thing. It's just really hard to eyeball what's happening here. So then... So over top of the thing that brushes against now... Now... Okay, so those will brush against each other. I'll go up and over. Putting me there, and... Okay, so I'm gonna take like a zigzag shape. So, up and left... Now, straight down. Ooh, we got an intersecting one in the figure 8. So go ahead of that. Alright, so I'm watching for a hazard. Another crisscross that's happening here. I want to go to the right of the crisscrosser. Yes, and get down to that crystal. Okay, so my cue to go is... When above and to the left of the thing I'm clung onto, the two have brushed against each other. So they brush, then I go. Brush, go. Brush, go. Brush, go. Yeah, okay. Brush and go. Oops. And right, I can actually just go directly there. As soon as it's a good time to do this, it's a good time for that too. Pretty much. So I don't really need to switch sides here. Okay. This one I just improvise because it's easy enough to do that. See the clear space and use it. Okay, get here. Brush, go. Brush, go. Brush, go. That's when it's clear. Get here. Brush, go. Brush, go. Almost. That's a bit of a tight space to get through, but it looks like it can work. Can I make it work, though? Brush, go. Ooh, I don't like 3 things are coming together and I would just barely be getting through them, but it might be fine. Brush, go. Yeah, I was too low, but other than that, that was what I planned to do. Brush, go. Whoops. So, be careful about that hazard. It must be noted. Heh. Brush, go. Not too far left. Like, is there a background reference point that I can see and aim for? So it's like in between those 2 blue towels right there. Maybe slightly to the right. Like where the second blue hanging thing intersects the left side of the shelf behind. That's about where I'm trying to fall. Right after the crisscross, but before the one above touches me. I've chosen a tight space. I think there's nothing other than tight spaces here. That tight space should be as good as any other, as long as I can get through. And I think I can. I've already proven that I can, right? So switch. Oops. This feels a bit more contemplative than the luggage room. Maybe that's just the way I'm playing it. Dang it, I keep doing that. So I should not go left as quickly when I make that jump there. I think as I spend time in this room, I'm gaining the ability to eyeball more things at once. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Yeah. Now what's happening? If I want to ignore the books, I can dash left, interrupt up left. Let's try that. Ah, the books stop that from falling all the way. Okay. So what that would mean... Can I get all the way up and over that with an up left? Maybe. I'd rather not spend more time there because a thing orbits around and... Man, what is this? After that, yeah, so it's time to parse the next part of the room. I'll see if after this springboard I can dash and hit the left-facing springboard there. Here, I'll interrupt and go up left. Get to this one, it'll fall, I just have to find a way to dash left, get through. Same deal, but then I'll have to be a lot higher, or like do an up left, or climb and get on that thing quickly before it falls. Do that a whole lot of times, and then that's the end of the room. Okay? Alright. Looks like there are 3 distinct phases to this. Whoa. Looks scary, but it's fine. That was about as good as I was going to be able to do that, so I think I do have to interact with either books or springboard. Alright, I will take the book advantage. I can cling on, find a safe time to put my feet down, and then just jump all the way over. So let's see how that process goes before planning any further than that. I don't think I can skip that side transfer, like I do actually need to go over there, like I did. in order to get close enough to where I am. Alright, so take the books, then do this, then I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out. Okay, so, shoot. Okay, so anyway, that works fine, is the answer to that question. Yeah, I have to be close enough for that dash to make it. Yep. It's garbage day right now. Wow, okay, so I really need to go either stall in the air and then grab the books, or be in a different part of the cycle at that moment or something, I don't know. Something about that didn't work. Okay. Oh, I'm ahead of the thing, not where I want to be. It was fine. Yeah, I can go a little later there than I have been, so air later than we were. Okay. So if I do that move, I need to climb jump immediately. No? Perfect. Okay, got that timing dialed in, I think. If you do... Ooh, don't do that. What if I do drop the springboard? Let's see how it looks to do the second part of that with springboard dropped. It's probably fine. When do I go? No. So if I do drop the spring... I feel like I need a better plan of where to go while it's dropping. Because without that, I'm just gonna end up in that situation, and that's no good. Was that good timing? Yes. Alright, so I'd prefer to do this. Now. I want a moment, but I don't get a moment. Alright, so springboard is dropped. But see, like, that thing's always coming out there, it feels like. It's just, I never arrive there at a moment when it's not. Does that moment exist? I mean, yes. But it just doesn't seem to line up with my activities. So I did that, then I dropped the thing, then I just, how am I going to hit that other springboard? Is it better dropped or undropped? Just like, look at how much time, okay, so, unsafe, safe, unsafe, safe, safe, safe. Okay, so the long safe period is when they cross on the, like, sloping down to the left, up to the right diagonal. So now is the long period of safety. Here's no safety, really. Okay, so I need to watch for the slope of that orientation. This is the good one. But see, then that's bad for the other spring. So how do I transition from that one to... Yeah, that's why I always get got. Because I want to go for the right spring now in this safe period, which is when the other spring's unsafe period is. And the unsafe period is extremely long. There's no way I can have enough hang time for that. Unless I use the books, maybe? Even then. Okay, so... would the ideal be... if I write spring right now, in that little timing window. Right now. I get up and over... no, I don't like that. And I'm using my dash to immediately interrupt so I don't get one on the other side. I guess I can safely cling on to the books for as long as I want to if I can get to the that part of them. So that'll be my plan then. Oops. It's been a bit since that happened. I go now, right, okay. Yeah, see, this is why I've described to myself clearly what my reference points are, because I will forget otherwise. Well, I've dropped it. That's possibly okay. Well, now I'm just kind of stuck in a situation I don't like. This is a lot to process. Dang it! One thing I wasn't looking at. So that's not true. One of the 12 things I wasn't looking at. So. Oh, I should... Should I hang out on, like, my last safe cling until this situation's better? So I can be here for about as long as I want to, then I can... It's hard to get to the spot that's, like, permanently-ish safe there. Permanently till my fingers get tired. So here, do I need to be looking at the cycle to my left? Okay, so if I go... When that thing is above and to the left of the spring, well... There's a closer cycle I need to mind first. Yeah. Is this good? Yes. Yep. So I'm going now, you are moving up and around, so you're going counterclockwise in the upper right. So that means... I'm in the long safety period for the right spring. So here's the very short one. Okay, so I'm in a good place. I want to cling onto the books. Aim low? Well, I wasn't going to make it over that anyway. If I interrupt the spring quicker... Or maybe slower? Let's try slower. I think slower is the wrong answer, but I want to see it with my eyes to be sure. That was quicker, and I didn't commit and I would have actually been fine. Okay, so I think instead of seeing slower is unsafe, I saw quicker is safe, so let's just do that. I think that's what I saw. It's hard to be sure, though. Ah! That thing again. That's the one I don't see. Yeah, the more I swim through this whirlpool, the more I can just kind of sense, like, what is a danger and what's not to be worried about. Okay, well, I sprang there. Cool. Now that I'm here, there's another spring interrupt. Can I skip it? Yes. Okay, so now... How do these move? Like that, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be pause buffering very hard here. Okay, so, oh, careful what you press. Uh-oh. I'm gonna steer right and live. That thing is not gonna leave me alone. If I steer left now... Yeah, I didn't have any good options there. It was tight fits no matter where I looked. So, I never actually... dang it, that thing. I never actually solved the problem of the double spring. That's still just as it was. Right, now that was a little late, but it's fine. Later is better there. I missed. Right, I'm here. This is how to do that. It all kind of blurs together to some extent. A little early, but that's fine. That actually was perfectly timed. Okay, get the books, get the spring, there we go. I did not do the... Okay. Yeah, so the time at which I arrive here is variable. Okay, I'm gonna have a good moment right about now. Okay. Dang it. So my angle of entry there kind of just determines my fate for the entire rest of that transaction. And what control do I have over when I enter there? Limited. Some, but limited. I'm trying to hit the top of that springboard because that's where I want to interrupt from, but then that happens often. Alright, I got now. Remember your reference points. Top of the springboard, interrupt quick, get the books, go here. I interrupted that so badly, I might get away with it. I think I did. Yes. Now? Okay, lots of time, go now. Wait, 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 wait. Uh-oh. I think I'm dead. I'm gonna try steering right. And then dashing up left now? It worked! What are these doing? Something that means if I dash left, I think I live? Almost. They were decelerating. I didn't know that. Okay. Challenge mode. Do that at full speed. No, this is not a challenge run. Says the guy who always goes for strawberries. No matter what the situation. Unless they're gold, you know. Those are not strawberries, those are treasures in the shape of strawberries. Ah, dang it. I just, like, timing that. Hard to eyeball. Yep. That first jump has become very easy to eyeball, though. I can see all my hazards and manage them accordingly. Yep. Yeah, see, like, getting over that hurdle, that's the diciest part of this. Could I improve that somehow? Probably, but I have not yet understood how. Ooh, too early. Yes. Okay. Why do I even touch that springboard? Okay, now is almost gonna be good. Now is great. Now is great. Don't like it. I don't think I would live. I would. No, I was right the first time. I don't know if I was gonna get another opportunity, though. That's why I decided to go for it. So it looked like I'd be falling too far waiting for another one. I go now, right. Okay. Oops. Right here. This is fine. This one's mostly free. This one is not, but it's pretty doable. This is not. Remember, you can die there. That worked somehow. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I have to wait. Have to wait. Have to wait. A good opportunity will come. Start going left. Ah! Hitbox on those just so big. They take up all the space. The main issue with pausing is I don't know what anything's speed is while nothing's moving. Let's try no pausing. Let's just see if I'm capable of improvising with that. Cycle was not where I expected it to be. I must have waited an extra somewhere. Here, maybe? I think there's a specific amount that I normally wait, and it ends with this being here like this. I wonder how you would do this in books put away mode. I wonder how you do this in luggage not put away mode. Whoops, I just went. That's not the time to do that. Oh, that was the time to do that. It's fine, I made it. Good. Ooh, that was almost too late. Okay. Wait, wait, go. Go. About to go. No, I am not. Am I going this far up over? Yeah. Go. I would die if I went. I have to wait. I pressed dash by accident! Oops. I think I would have had another opportunity there if I had successfully waited without dashing. I'm very close. I'm like one jump away, I think. This seems pretty cool. Whoops, I just went. Again, you gotta wait for a specific time. I know what it looks like, I'm just, like, not doing that suddenly for some reason. My mind is in the future. Hip, hip! Don't like that, but it's how I do it. Okay. So what I did there is going to affect your cycle. Gotta wait. I was going to try no pausing this. Let's try it. Maybe that'll just work better. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I'll bet pausing is doing me more harm than good there. So I'm going to try to convince myself to not do it. That will not be a free action, but I'll try. Nice. Okay, do not pause. Do not pause. Do not pause. That definitely didn't go worse than it would have if I had paused, so yes, I think pausing is harming me more than it's helping. Where am I? When am I? I did not know. Now, right, gotta watch for the brush. Whoa, your cycle was different. I think I waited an extra somewhere and didn't realize what I was doing. Now is when I go. Wait for the brush. Okay. Dang it. Wait a little bit after the brush, really. I don't want it to go during the brush. Duh. After the brush, like that. Yep, yep. Okay, don't pause. Don't pause. I need to see the motion, yeah, but also be ready to reconfigure where you're dashing if that situation calls for it. Like, I saw that it called for it, I just didn't take the appropriate action. After the brush. Like, the moment that they're split apart is when I want to press the jump button. Ah, went too far left. After the brush. Ah. Gotta be patient there. Whoops. After the brush. Whoa, I was on the wrong side. I got away with it. Okay, so I don't have to switch sides there. That changed my cycle here, though, so I don't want to do that. I have a pattern that works. Do not deviate. Switch sides now, wait for the next brush, then go. Wait for you to go by, do this, wait for you to go by, do this. That's how I do it. Ah! Switch sides after the brush. Okay. Go here, do this. Hip, hip! Dang it, I'm okay. Ah, I had nowhere to go. There was no time at which I could have dashed there. My arrival was doomed. Where am I? Here. Okay. Switch, brush, go. Okay, skip that. Go here. Wait, go. Wait, go. Wait. Dang it, there was never a time. There was just not going to be. Like, I just feel like I get unlucky there, but see, there must be something more to it than luck. Just my control is so limited, I have no place to stop. I am ratcheted forward no matter what I do. So I just need a place forward that I can land. How do I create one of those? Go here, wait for the to do that. Yes, okay. It's like a lot of calculations to get here every time. I guess I can modulate to some extent the time at which I go on the springboard. Like, I can let the block start dropping. Let's try and hang out with the springboards just a little bit longer in general. Because I feel like if I'm a little bit slower, then everything just lines up nicer. Whoa, I didn't know where I was. Sometimes that happens. I'm here. I do this. Okay. Yeah. Nice and low. That wasn't low enough. Switch sides. Brush, go. Low? Okay, yeah, I was low enough, but this follow-up that I don't really have a plan for didn't happen to work that time. Where am I? I needed to switch sides. Ah. The fact that I get disoriented in the middle of this, I think is probably just like an indicator that this is more than fits in my head at a time. So I have to, like, resolve little bits of this every single time because the whole solution just isn't in there all at once. Oh boy. I'm good. I'm good. I had to wait a bit. Okay. So that part's been going pretty badly in the last several attempts. I might go back to pausing and see if that helps. Can I fit through there? No, I had to wait, but I did not have an opportunity. Like, what do you do when there's just no opportunity? It's like I'm playing V here. I'm in the Super Gravitron, and sometimes there just isn't an opening for me to use, and there's nothing I can do about, like, the fact that I'm falling. I'm gonna fall. And things will sometimes be in the way. I can go pretty low. I'm surprised I got away with that. Okay, so I went during, like, the scissor motion. What do I want here? Whatever I want, I'm not getting it. What about an up left dash? Perfect, that worked. Okay, so doing a diagonal did the job. Okay, yeah, we're not going back now. That's later. Okay, so this is the pattern. Look at this silly washing machine. Alright, so this is how the clothes get clean. This is going to be wild to deal with next time. I'll see you then.